If I can do this right. Okay, I have to scoot back. So now, if you guys are unfamiliar with me, obviously, I'm Christianna Hurt, owner and founder of Wealthy College Kid. I officially now have like my live stream all the way together. Like I feel really, really proud of like everything. So, if you guys aren't familiar, Wealthy College Kid is 1 year old this month. June 28th will be the 1 year anniversary of Wealthy College Kid's site and everything that I have built. So I actually have all my 2018 material done. I have a lot of new courses. I have an app coming out in August, and then hopefully a CPA network in November with Wealthy College Kid. So everything for 2018 is pretty much planned out. But the most common question that I do get, because I did make my first 6 figures with e-commerce, is obviously, what the hell do I sell online? You know, like what should I be selling online? Don't sell clothes. I really can't stress this enough for the beginning entrepreneur. Do not sell clothes online. The reason that we do not sell clothes online is because people like me are top heavy because I wouldn't purchase the top. So the top of me is much bigger than the bottom of me. So when I buy clothes, they don't fit, which means I'm trying to return them, which means I want exchanges. And if you don't have a return policy, then I'll do a chargeback. Like it's just a headache. Like, don't sell clothes online. I can't stress this enough. Clothes is a great niche, obviously, to make money in, but it's a horrible niche as far as merchants, and people just get really frustrated with, you know, trying to sell clothes online because you're constantly like, well, this doesn't fit. Well, this isn't the material I thought it was. This isn't the quality that I thought it was. So a lot of people make mistakes when you're trying to sell online. At least a drop shipping clothing business can be really unprofitable. I can't really stress that enough. If you guys are watching this on YouTube, make sure you subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. I'm super hyped to be live on YouTube now. I think it's really cool that we're able to go live on YouTube. Another product that I just think is stupid to drop ship is rings. Jewelry, like necklaces, ring, like bracelets, stuff like that, you can sell that and you don't have to worry about it or look back at it. But rings, also another sizing problem. A lot of people, you know, don't know their ring size. And although you can put a sizing chart, you can even have like Cartier actually as a printout that you can print out and then put on like your wrist to see which size you want. People don't do that, so it's really just stray away from it. It's a waste of time. It'll fuck up your merchant account. Like, just don't even bother doing it. Another thing that I would never ever sell online is anything that plugs in, anything electronic, anything that requires batteries, because why? It might not work. Like iPhone chargers, if you try to sell those online, a lot of times if you're drop shipping them, they're faulty and they don't actually charge anything. So I definitely would never ever sell a phone charger drop shipping. Like there's just certain products I just won't sell because there's just too many chargebacks and people are always complaining, like sizes, it doesn't work, this isn't the quality I wanted. Like people be trying to think that we're getting Gucci and they paying for Walmart, and it's like, no. Lingerie is actually a really good niche to be in because with lingerie, there's no refunds. Once you get it, you got it. Just like a swimsuit is a really good purchase to sell online because as well, hair, swimsuits, lingerie, there's no refunds. Now, you do run into problems with a lot of chargebacks, but for the most part, you can get it out the door, drop ship it, and be profitable in that. And make sure if you guys are watching on Instagram or Facebook to go subscribe to me and watch me live on YouTube from now on. We're going to start transitioning to YouTube hopefully in the next 90 days, but for now, we'll just be on all 3 at the same time. Hey, Kevin. Another great thing about drop shipping is that, you know, you're not buying these products up front, but if you do not have the money to advertise your product online to drop ship it, you can purchase your product obviously and use pure word of mouth, post your product on Craigslist and get people that way, or friends and family with high following online. You can also just promo those products. I know a lot of you guys notice I never wear the same swimsuit. Yes, I get swimsuits for free. I love free swimsuits. I actually just got my first 2 sponsorships for clothing. So that's really exciting for me as an entrepreneur, as well as growing into an influencer on Instagram. It's just such a blessing. Such a blessing. But I know a lot of you guys just wonder what are the worst things that you can be selling online, as well as just business opportunities. Don't sell a product that sucks. Like, if you wouldn't use it, nobody else would use it. So try to just stray away from products that are just useless, such as like magical credit machines that increase your score in 7 days. You know that's not real. It's every 30 days to 60 or even 90. Like, don't do it. Don't sell things that aren't realistic. Don't sell hopes and dreams. Like, it's just not worth it, and it's not going to be profitable. How old are you? 22, because my friend is looking for a girlfriend. Okay. I am not looking for a relationship, but thank you. And I'm 23. So I actually have been online now for 2 years. Wealthycollegekid is 1 year. I started my internet journey with e-commerce, with e-commerce and CPA performance marketing. That was really where I made my breakthrough, as well as my first 6-figure month in revenue. You guys have to keyword that revenue number, because that's before I pay for products. I do not need a boyfriend. Why does everyone slide on my lives about my relationship status? I just really, really wonder. You guys know that somebody is obviously taking my pictures, so I'm never alone. Like, it's like I don't go on all these trips and like eat dinner alone. That's like a common misconception. If you know a woman that takes many trips and takes lots of pictures and magically is always eating alone, somebody is paying my food bill and somebody is taking my pictures. Keep that in the back of your mind when looking at women online. Just FYI. But back to, how I make money online, because that's how, I paid for my chest, my life, the roof over my head, and the lights that you see here, as well as all these devices that I'm streaming on, you feel me? Is just drop shipping products online and making advertisements for other companies has been really, really a life changer. I know so many of you guys feel like you either don't have time, you don't have money, or you just don't want to pay taxes. You can't run from Uncle Sam forever, just like, it just is what it is. You're going to pay him in one way or another when you start making bread. And I feel like it's easier to be rich and pay Uncle Sam than to be broke and wait all year for a couple $1,000s for a tax refund. I'm just being real. Like, I feel like being rich is a lot easier as far as life and like doing life than being broke and waiting for a couple $1,000s every year. Just my personal opinion. Well, a lot of you guys are just frustrated, and if you have not taken that first step and you're looking to start your first online business, you're looking to start a drop shipping business, you're looking to just get your feet wet, don't be afraid to inbox me or reach out. I do have a team. I do have a wonderful assistant. Shout out to Leela, who gets all of you guys started with any MCA help, any MCA training. She is the backbone for my MCA team, as well as overlooking all 12,000 of you guys. Better for benefits of having an LLC for being a W-2 for real. I know. As well as you guys, you don't need an LLC right out the gate. Do try to make some money before you go give it to a lawyer or LegalZoom if you guys make your LLCs on LegalZoom. Do try to make some money before you rush into getting a business account. I did not get a business account until I had made about 30, 40 grand. Then obviously my dad did it for me, so that's the story of how I started my business. I made money and my dad freaked out and was like, oh my God, you need a business account. You're not doing this right. I'm gonna have to get you an accountant. So now actually I do meet with an accountant, my accountant that my dad has hired, every 2 weeks to make sure that my books are straight as far as e-commerce, because it is a one-man show. There is no profit, there is no overhead, there is no losses. So I do meet with an accountant every 2 weeks to keep my books straight. I wanted to hire Kevin, but he don't want to work for me. To make sure that I am collecting sales tax, I am marking out refunds, I am making sure that I have my refunds calculated, because I do get that money back. So it's really, really important. What does that say? Is it hard to do? I mean, I wouldn't say it's hard to do, but I've also been doing it a minute. But people down below in the comments can tell you guys that it's not difficult. The hardest part, obviously, is starting your first online business and understanding that you can make money online, and understanding that you do not have to get up in the morning and leave your bedroom to make a couple $1,000s before noon. So it's really, really hard to, wrap your mind around that before actually making any money. Is mentally preparing yourself for the fact that you do not have to clock in and you do not need anybody else to write your checks. You can write them yourself. So really, really hard, if you get the mindset going, and you got to remember that positivity is profitable. So if you get that, you're pretty much halfway out the gate, and then the rest is really just on you. Questions about a drop shipping business this evening, and make sure you guys are subscribing to me on my YouTube channel. I am going to start going live on YouTube and trying to stray away from other live platforms as well. I'll keep Facebook Live because they pay me, but I probably will stop Instagram Live. I will say that. Do you work with Rochelle still? No, I did have to let her go for lack of professionalism. I just had to fire her. That's really all I could put it. Any other questions about starting your own dropshipping business? And then somebody's in the background like, she fired her. She fired her. I hate how the Facebook live lighting sucks, but actually the lighting on the 2 other lives are really good. So if you're on Facebook, you should probably jump on my YouTube live to help me get some viewers and get to the trending page. I would really appreciate if my Facebook live viewers went to my YouTube to push me to the trending page. Like, push me, like, help me survive. Super, super important. But I mean, for the most part, I mean, e-commerce is a super, super stable business. It's really, really profitable when done right. And it's really, really great because you don't have to hire anybody or worry about anybody. You can hire people overseas to do busy work, but people overseas do work for as little as $3 to $4 an hour. So it really doesn't take away from your profit margin. Oh, creative, something about Facebook. I have no idea what you're talking about. People say the most reckless things on Facebook Live. They really, truly do. What is a good business budget to start a dropshipping business? I mean, whatever you're willing to lose is always a good budget. I always go into situations that if I can lose this and it not affect me or my life or my bills, then that's how much I can invest. So right now, my losses, I'll lose up to 20 grand and not give a fuck. But if I lose over 20 grand, then I'm starting to be like, oh my God, it's getting hot, it's getting hot, it's getting hot, it's getting hot, it's getting hot. It's getting so fucking hot, yo. You feel me? You feel me? But other than that, I mean, if you can afford to lose it, you can afford to gain it. That's how I feel. I mean, I personally went all in. I personally always give it my best shot because I believe in myself and I know that at the end of the day, I'm writing my check. So of course I'm gonna make sure that bitch don't bounce. You feel me? Like, I'm not gonna let my own check to myself bounce. So I make sure that shit clears at the end of the day. Thought you were starting at 8. I did. I started at like literally 7:55. I was having trouble getting this Facebook Live to start. Is your $5 page just a one-time fee or is it monthly? It's a one-time fee if you want to watch me do Shopify stores. I probably will do another one today or tomorrow. Maybe I'll sell it at the end of each live. Give me a number 5 if you want to see me build Shopify stores and sell the store that I build at the end of the live. Anybody number 5 if you're interested in that, because that could be really, really good. I'm trying to read these comments. Do you know any particular fulfillment houses? $1 fulfillment center. Wealthycollegekid.com. Oh, thanks. Shout out to the YouTube live. Getting some clout, Okay, so if you're interested in watching me build a Shopify e-commerce store, shoot me an inbox message to join my $5 group. I'll build a store tonight, and then at the end of the live, any one of you guys could buy it for like $200. And it'll have all the products as well as a fan page, so you do have to have a Facebook page so I can add you to the fan page. And I'll even build a logo in it if you really are interested in starting a done-for-you e-commerce business. Hello, I'm new to this. Can you please explain drop shipping? So drop shipping is where if I build an online store to sell maybe this lipstick, so I list this lipstick on a website, but I don't actually have it when I'm listing it. So I list this lipstick, and let's say that somebody will ship it to a customer, you, for $10. But I'm gonna sell it on my website for $27, giving me a $17 profit. So until you, the customer, buys this lipstick, I'm not gonna buy it or ship it. There's no point, you haven't bought it. So I put it on my website and I wait for you, the customer, to purchase. Such a great business model. Because at the end of the day, we're selling things that we don't even purchase yet. We don't even purchase it until somebody actually buys it. So it makes it pretty easy to make money because you're just selling things that you don't even have yet. But when somebody buys it, then you ship it. And you don't even ship it yourself. You freaking just put somebody's shipping address. When you buy it, you just change the address where it says shipping and you put the person that bought it right there. And it goes to them and you don't worry about it. It's literally like as easy as like, if I wanted to sell a baby bottle from Walmart.com, and on Walmart.com, the baby bottle is $3. But I'm selling it on my website for $10. I can ship it from Walmart and get a gift receipt and you will get your baby bottle from Walmart.com. You can drop ship from anywhere, Walmart.com, Amazon, eBay, Alibaba, AliExpress. It doesn't always have to be from China, guys. You can drop ship from anywhere. Obviously, yes, I do teach advertising on Facebook, Facebook advertising, as well as utilizing SEO, which stands for search engine optimization, and Google AdWords and Google Shopping, which is a lot more strict than Facebook. So who is going to give us the product to buy for us? Or who is going to buy the product for us? Customers online. Now you're going to see there's billions of people on our earth, and if you're ever worried about finding customers, you need to look at your last credit card receipt and see that you buy stuff online all the time. People buy things for convenience, just like we sell things on Amazon. Doesn't mean that they're actually coming from Amazon unless we're utilizing fulfillment by Amazon. So the person that's buying our product is obviously targeted by a demographic, by whatever that applies to them, i.e. a woman that's 30 with 2 kids will see advertisements or see products that are about children because that person has children. Now me, I don't have any children, so I see things like curling irons and makeup brush cleaners and things that apply to a 20 to 25-year-old that doesn't have any children. You will see advertisements based off of like your daily purchases and Facebook's algorithm collecting that data. Does that make sense? Give me a number 2 if that makes sense, or a number or a thumbs up. Thumbs up on this video. How much is this course? So I actually am doing a $5 e-commerce course or class that you can join in for just $5. Super, super simple. You can actually watch me build a Shopify e-commerce store live and then purchase the store at the end of the live if you choose to do so. I only build one, and there's about, I think, about 67 people in the group as of right now. So it's a first come, first serve, as well as every day I do lives at 8 p.m. Eastern to show you guys how easy it is to not only do it by yourselves, but Kevin, I hate you. I'm trying to be like professional because it's on YouTube. I love my store. A lot of people have already gotten stores for me, and they absolutely are. I mean, I'm professional with everything that I do. How do I purchase the course? So if you're interested in the $5 e-commerce group, it is a one-time fee of $5. All you have to do is obviously message me at facebook.com/wealthycollegekid and say, I want in on the $5 group, and you will receive instructions on how to join the $5 group. It's super, super simple. Make sure you guys also share this video for me because I don't have any friends and no one likes me. Like, Christopher Prez. Does anybody else have questions about starting their first online store and what to sell and what not to sell online? So when you put in orders with the other suppliers, you have to initially enter orders, right? No, not all the time. I mean, if I choose to do it by hand, that's because I do not have a lot of orders. I can obviously hire somebody on guru.com. I can hire somebody on Upwork.com or Freelancer that can cost as little as $3 to $5 per hour, and it will only take them maybe 1 hour, 2 hours max to fulfill all my orders, as well as introducing tracking. How do you find winning products? So I actually do have spywares that I do use for finding products in my 2018 courses. I have 4 spywares that I use, as well as watchcount.com is really, really good if you're looking for trending products. For starting a drop shipping business on eBay, watch count is really, really good. Free value of the day. Should the store be a niche or a general store? I prefer niche stores. I like building brands from the ground up. It's really, really important to me to put my love and affection into my store and it be a reflection of something that I am passionate about and something that I can be profitable with. Yeah. Christopher Prez. Yeah. Super, super simple. So when we are drop shipping, we have to buy the products, then sell them online for profit. No, a person will buy the product first, and then you will then fulfill the order to the customer. You do not buy anything up front. Make sense? That's like the whole process of drop shipping. Yay! Gang, 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 gang. Do you remember that song? It's like gang, 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 gang. Am I the only one that remembers that song? When is the workshop? It is tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern. All you have to do is obviously inbox me. I want in on the $5 group or go to facebook.com/wealthycollegekid. Gang, 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 gang. How do you remove Powered by Shopify verbiage on your website? You either need to create a custom theme using HTML coding or buy a theme and remove it. On the free themes, they all say Powered by Shopify. You can edit it in the coding if you know how to. You have to edit your site. See, ta-da, free value of the day. Free value, free value, free value, free value. Ayy, ayy. Anybody else questions about starting a drop shipping business? Please make sure to subscribe to me on YouTube. I'm trying to get to 3K subscribers. What would be easiest to start? Amazon dropshipping or Amazon FBA? FBA is way easier than dropshipping because Amazon takes all the stress of shipping the product to anybody. Like, it just takes all that stress off of you. What's tonight at 10? I am building another Shopify store and selling it at the end of the seminar of building the store. Super, super simple. And did you ever get things fixed from me? No, I think I have to wait. I'll inbox you about that one. Does anybody else have questions about starting their own drop shipping business? Today, maybe? Maybe tomorrow. I'm thirsty. Have you ever tested an ad when consistently when you scale it doesn't perform as well? Yes, if you are trying to scale and your ad is no longer profitable, your audience isn't strong enough to scale, so you need to find a stronger audience that can handle that weight. That way your profit margins don't suffer. Can you have more than one store going on at a time, more than one ad going on at a time? Of course, I test anywhere between 20 and 30 ad sets when doing products. Once we buy the store from you, how much would we need to get the people to the sites? You can generate traffic with as low as $5. If you do it right and you follow directions, then obviously you can create sales with as little as 20 bucks. Would you prefer camping or outdoor sports? Camping! I love camping. I've made a lot of money with camping. I think the product though that I used for that camping store, yeah, it's in the other room. I usually show it to people, but I don't have it here. I just don't have it here. Do one on Friday. I want a store that's booming. I'm dead. You guys always ask about my relationship status. Like, why? Like, if you can accurately guess who I am involved with, I'll do a free Shopify store. If you can actively guess who I am currently, right now, involved with, right now, at this moment, free Shopify store, since you guys keep digging. I wish I could get paid, like, for that. Like, I really do. I really wish I could get paid for it. Like, you guys just keep digging. Hi. Can I participate? No! You cannot. You already know, so that doesn't count. You guys kill me. Any other non-versatile question today besides, no, like, you guys love my relationship status. Like, when are you gonna add me so I can bring in followers? I'm doing a live not about food right now. Like, unless you're gonna name that meal like Wealthy College Kid Food, like, did I get the free store? Let me freaking fix this Facebook. What are your top sellers that you always gravitate to? So recently, I've been, on a personal level, I've been really, really passionate about the baby niche. It's just something I've already been profitable with in the past. I've done the baby niche 4 times. So I have a lot of data on it and I just have a lot of experience in it, although I don't have any children. But lately, it's just been something that's really, really passionate for me. I really, really excel in the baby niche. And for me, it's just a very easy niche. Like, people are always purchasing products for babies. People always are going to purchase product for babies. Products that they may or may not really even need. Like, baby Yeezys. I once made a solid, I want to say $3,000 or $4,000 with baby Yeezys. But babies' feet grow really, really fast because they're growing like to not be babies anymore. So it really doesn't make sense to be buying baby Yeezys for $49, but yet people were buying baby Yeezys. You see where I'm going with this? People buy things for children a lot faster than they would buy something for themselves. And a lot of times you guys forget, you know, we're in the summer, we're going into the summer. So January to about August, people are purchasing either things for babies because they're having babies, or they're purchasing things for themselves, or they're preparing for a new child, so they're buying shit that they don't need. Like, I don't even have kids, but I stop and I'm like, oh my God, this would be so cute if I had like a little baby. I would like totally put him in this and it would be super dope, you know? But then August to about like right at New Year's, people are purchasing gifts because, you know, I'm a November baby. Shout out to our Scorpios. I'm not a psycho bitch. I hate when people say Scorpios are psycho bitch. I think that's just a very, like, I'm not psycho. I mean, like, I have my moments, but I feel like I'm a very sane person. Like, I just pull up at your house if you don't text me back. You feel me? Like, I'm just that girl, you know? I just show up at your door like, he didn't text me back, so I was, you know, making sure you were still alive, you feel me? You know, making sure, you know, we still a thing, you know, because you didn't text me back. So I was making sure you were alive. You should be glad I care. But, you know, a lot of people, we purchase things for other people in the fall. So Q4 is actually where I make the bulk of my money. This is really, yay, Kevin. Yeah, I had a friend that was gonna buy a 3-year-old 500 Gucci sneakers. Did I win the store? You guys kill me with this. That was like such an easy question because I've been pretty like upfront with that situation. But anyway, I would totally do that. And it's not like, oh, it's because you have the money. I'm pretty sure if I was broke and I was in Gucci and I felt like my child needed Gucci shoes, I would definitely buy my child Gucci shoes. I'd be like, oh my God, you know, he gonna grow out of these in like 2 weeks, but I don't really give a fuck. You feel me? Can you have more than one store? I do not. That is a big, like, let me make sure you guys know, that's a huge misconception that you need all these stores. Do not try to run more than one Shopify store. Like, can you hear me? Like, for the people in the back, like, can you motherfucking hear me? That is the worst mistake you could possibly make in your whole life. Because, okay, say you're somebody like me and you're pushing out, like, dead ass weight. Shout out to I can't wait till Monday because I'm about to run up a whole motherfucking check with this merchant account. And I get cash back. But anyway, back on topic. Like, say you're somebody like me, though, and you are literally taking in anywhere from 1,000 to 1,300 orders a day. You want me to turn around and try to figure out which bank account is connected to which store, which orders need refunds, and which, like, it's too messy. It's entirely too messy. And I really, really do 100%, if you are doing Shopify and that is something that you are passionate about, you should from the jump open a new bank account for that account. Because you do not want deposit, McDonald's, oh, I don't know what money is supposed to be for products. So now, because I did it. Let me tell y'all a motherfucking story. So, back in 2016 when I was doing, that was my first 6-figure month, it was September 2016. I pushed out $89,000 in like 21 days. Had a not shit boyfriend, guys, do not, and that's another thing, don't mix your fucking money with your boyfriend. If you are married, mix your money. But do not mix anything with no man that has no ring, like, do not. Like, and if you be abusive, you better die for your store, bro. So anyway, I had a psycho relationship, and he wanted me to give him all the money. Like, he was like, well, I taught you, you should be breaking me off, da-da-da-da-da. So, like, me being, like, on cocaine, also known as love, like, I don't even get me started, bro. I kept giving him the money for rentals and Gucci and weed for his friends, and he was spending it, and I wasn't able to purchase product, and I'm like over here trying to hide money because I didn't want to give it to him. So I was like putting myself, like, he's swiping my card, and I'm not able to understand, like, okay, I had 22,000 hit this morning, and then I spent 3K on ads, but then he went and spent $27,000 at fucking Gucci. Like, I wasn't able to see, like, clearly looking at a bank statement, my profit margin. I wasn't able to calculate what was going to product. It was just so messy. I ended up getting like $12,000 in chargebacks, losing my merchant account at Chase Payment Tech, being banned from Chase as a bank for a whole year. Throw the whole nigga away, like throw the whole man away. So I got rid of him. I got Chase back. Like, you know, it was like one of those situations where Chase was like, you can either pick me or you can pick him. And I picked Chase. Like, Chase my motherfucking bay, you feel me? Like, I need a bank a lot more than I need some man. So I was like, you know what? And I took my ass back to Chase. I'm like, that is like on a whole another level. Like, I'm just gonna keep it real. When you guys start making money with e-commerce, have a separate bank account. And the reason being is because, okay, if you have all this money hitting one bank account, you are moving it over to pay yourself after you have obviously paid for products. Then another thing is those chargebacks will come out of that bank account, so it's not affecting your actual money, so you're not really stressed out about the money coming out because you already knew it was gonna come out and it's a separate bank account. It's not stressful, you feel me? He took advantage of you. Who cares? He's irrelevant. We got a whole new man, and do you see this glow? Like, do you see this glow? This is that, I got a nigga that does not cheat on me glow. Like, you feel me? Like, that's that, like, I'm happy glow. Like, I'm just happy to be here glow. Like, other questions though, but please keep that in the back of your mind. I'm sure yes, I only run one store at a time. You can scale a store up to $1 million. You don't need 10 stores to make money. You need one and one product. Like, literally one. Uno. But seriously, guys, I'm sure your man loves you. I'm sure your girlfriend loves you. But I'm going to tell you right now, when 20 grand is hitting your account every single day, love don't cost a thing. And they seem to forget that. So try to keep, your e-commerce money, separated. Unless they're in the back helping you do orders, helping you keep shit straight, helping you keep books straight, they don't deserve a dime. Please keep that in the back of your mind. Dude, I will never, bro. You better give me a whole baby, a whole marriage. Give me your kidney and put it in a jar on that fucking kitchen counter. Like, bro, I ain't mixing no money with no man, bitch. Like, a whole baby. How many products do you recommend having in a store? 15 to 20 to make it look legitimate. Are you using your new merchant account for CPA or Shopify? My merchant account is it takes in Wealthycollegekid, so it takes in digital products, my training money, as you know what I mean, like training money, and then it takes in a separate merchant account for Shopify, which is actually my baby niche store that I love and cherish. My baby niche store is my child. If I had a child, it'd be a boy, and I would name it my Shopify store. You ever notice people with kids, they forget they have pets? I noticed that. It's very weird. I know, right? Love is out the window. Hi! So keep that in the back of your mind when doing e-commerce. Like how long do you run your Shopify stores at a time? Sometimes I'll be real with you. Sometimes I don't want to do e-commerce because, you can get in over your head sometimes. Like, it's a lot. You're fulfilling orders. You're doing ads. And, like, for me, like, I don't have somebody, here that lives with me. I don't have, somebody who can sit there and help me, like, keep my book straight. Somebody who can help me, like, so I can just focus on ads. Now, if I was a man and I had a girlfriend who enjoyed, like, boys don't want to be an assistant. Let's just keep it a buck. There's no man that's going to be my assistant and fulfill orders and do customer service. Like, they're going to be like, I ain't no bitch. I ain't doing no shit. I'm going to do man shit. Like, cool. But if you are a man and you get a girlfriend can manage all of that busy work. But for me, considering I'm a breadwinner in my everything, I need to focus on ads and I have to hire people. I have to train people. I need somebody for PayPal disputes. I need somebody to make chargebacks. I need somebody to answer the phone for customer service. I need to make sure fulfillment's going on time and adding tracking numbers. Like, it is a lot. Don't let anybody fool you now. Of course I do it. I will run up a check to 500 grand. I will completely fucking stop and go back to biz op. I'll do training for a couple months. I'll do things that are pure profit because it's a lot less stress. And if my personal life is taking a toll on me, I definitely only do CPA and training money. And like, I have somebody hired for MCA. So that's a check that I never, ever, ever, ever have to worry about. You feel me? But other than that, no fam. How do you manage accounting? So that was something new for me. I've only been online 2 years, so technically this is my first year, filing a real tax return. My first year out, my dad was able to, kind of shelter me and help me and claim my income, et cetera, like logistically. But now being 23 years old, I'm completely out here. I feel like my dad threw me out into the fucking ocean and I ain't got no floaties. I ain't got no help. I have no life jacket. I'm just swimming. I was swimming for Uncle Sam. And he was fucking just slapping my ass with that rip current. And I just was like, man, I felt like a fucking Harpo from Color Purple, like, all my life I had to fight. Like, that's literally how I felt paying taxes. But I made it, guys. I made it. And what I said now, I got an accountant. I meet with her every 2 weeks. We will never go through this again. I will never. I got my taxes so unfucking locked, bitch. I was paying my taxes feeling like I need to change my major to be an accountant. But then I saw calculus was a requirement as an accountant. And I was like, I can't even fucking pass math. How am I gonna be an accountant? I can't do no fucking math. I was like, fuck it. Fuck it. Like, that's literally, I was like, you know what? It was at that moment, you know, paying taxes, this was crazy. At paying taxes, I was like, man, I wish I had kids. I wish I had a husband. And then that didn't happen. So I was like, I could just quit and be a wife. You know, I won the National Pie Championships in 2005. I've been on the Today Show 4 times, Food Network, like, God knows how many times. I was on the Tony Danza Show. I was like, man, I can cook. I can cook. I'm a great fucking housewife. I could just sit on my ass and cook and make babies and make the same amount of money I'm making now. I literally, like, you know, like the mirage you see, like, in the side, where it's like, ooh, and I saw my life, and I was like, I literally saw my life, and that nigga was like, when are you gonna make me some breakfast? And I was like, fuck you, nigga, I'm a boss. It didn't work out. My housewife dream did not work. He asked me to do something, and I was like, I don't listen to no man. My dad ain't raised me to be no bitch. I'm a fucking boss ass bitch. I don't listen to no nigga here. Bitch, get the fuck out of my house. Like, literally, that's how I saw my life. Like, this nigga said one word, and I was like, I don't listen to nobody. I'm a whole boss. I will yell and scream. This is my house. You didn't pay for shit. Like, that's literally me. Like, literally though, I'm not even lying. That's literally me. Like, if you're ever wondering how I am in a relationship and why I am where I am, it's because I don't know how to listen. I'm bad. Like, I go on dates and I literally say, I just want to let you know I'm bad. Yeah. But I hate when my text messages pop down and it just screws me all the way up. But for real, like, I just be on dates like, bro, I'm just bad. Like, they'd be like, what do you mean you're bad? I'd be like, I'm bad. I throw shit. I break shit. I scream. I don't want to admit that I am wrong. I'm never wrong. And if you tell me I'm wrong, I will cry. I will just sit here. I will cry until you feel bad for me. And then you're going to hug me and I'm going to think, I got you again, motherfucker. You're so fucking stupid. I ain't even sad. I ain't even fucking sad. I just wanted you to stop talking and yelling at me. I got you again. Are you gonna feed me? I'm gonna eat 2 bites of this $85 steak and then I'm not gonna eat anymore. You just bought me a steak that I ain't even gonna eat. I love that, bro. I love that. Like, if you guys want to know what the biggest L of taking me out when I don't like a person, when I don't like a nigga be like, what are you eating? I'll look for literally the biggest steak on the menu, and I'll order the shit, and then I'll take 2 bites, and I'll be like, I'm done. He'll be like, oh, she'll take a box. No, I won't. I don't eat reheated food. So what are you doing after this? Going home? Being a child of God? I don't know what you're doing, but you're not coming home with me. You feel me? Like, throw the whole bitch away. Like, I don't listen. All y'all niggas putting hard eyes under my Instagram. I hope you gonna buy me an $85 steak and know that I ain't gonna fucking eat it. I ain't eating shit. Like, I'm gonna eat the bread. Like, I just feel like I'm bad. Like, I'm sorry. I'm just bad. I don't listen. I'm trifling and I sleep in. Like, this nigga be waking up at 5 a.m. and then wakes me up at 10 a.m. I'd be like, this is literally me when this man wakes me up. Like, no lie. I'd be like, why the fuck did you wake me up? Like, does somebody call for you? Because I didn't send for you. Let me sleep. Like, I need beauty sleep because obviously you up in my fucking face and I couldn't get a better nigga. So obviously I'm fucking ugly from here. Like, You feel me? You feel me? Like, like stories of Chris's life. It's just like, fam, like, I don't even know how I got here. All these hard eyes. Are y'all buying me my $85 steak? Like, just know I ain't fucking eating it. I ain't coming home. I ain't gonna text you back. I'm gonna turn my read receipts on so you know I'm ignoring you. Like, that's the type of person I am. That is honestly the type of person I am. And like, this is how I know I was born to be wealthy. I was born to not have no job, because I remember, guys, how I lost my first job. I cut my hand open because I didn't want to use the can opener, so then they fired me. And then my second job, I was a cheerleader, fam. I was a cheerleader, so like I cheered games. And she was like, you need to work. And I was like, I have to cheer. And she was like, well, you need to put in your 2 weeks. I didn't know, like, I'm God if she's watching this. I promise, I did not know what a 2 weeks was. I didn't know what it was. I grew up spoiled as shit. Like, I didn't know what it was. So I picked up a napkin and I wrote 2 weeks on the shit and I gave it to her and I walked out. Like, cause I thought she said she needed my 2 weeks. I didn't know what a motherfucking 2 weeks was. So I wrote it on a piece of paper and I was like, here you go, sis, here's your 2 weeks. Bye. Like, I didn't know what that shit was. Like, what the fuck is a 2 weeks? Like, I don't know what the fuck that is. So I just gave her that shit and I was like, then my third job, so it was my dream, motherfucker. Like, when I say it was my dream to work at the pretzel shop in the mall. The pretzel shop, you know, with the Auntie Anne's pretzels. I was like, oh my God, I love pretzels. I'm gonna learn how to make pretzels. I'm gonna get pretzels for my whole family. I'm gonna be a pretzel maker. Oh my God, I'm gonna be a pretzel maker. Bitch, guys, the pretzel shop in the mall is slavery. It wasn't meant to do hard labor. Like, I wasn't. So she put me on the cashier, and I was on the cashier, and then one day she was like, you need to mop. And I was like, mop? I was like, I don't know how to use a mop. She was like, you've never mopped before? And I was like, no, I've really never mopped. Let me plug in my phone before my phone dies on YouTube. Like, so, that fucking sucks. Anyway, so I was like, I've never mopped before a day in my life, bro. And she was like, well, I'll teach you. I was like, I don't want to fucking mop. Like, so she puts the mop water in the soap and the mop bucket and like starts like showing me how to mop and shit. And I was like, so she leaves and she leaves me in the back with the mop in the mop bucket. So I proceeded to take the mop bucket and I poured it out onto the floor to flood the pretzel shop. I just flooded the whole thing. Like, the whole pretzel shop was filled with water. Like, a good solid couple, like a little inch of water. Cause I just dumped it out and then I left. She still works there. I wonder if she hates me. I still buy pretzels. Like, I'm supportive. On my way out though, I did take pretzel dogs from the back. I did. I took pretzel dogs because my little brother likes pretzel dogs, and I knew it was at that moment that was the last time I'd be getting free pretzel dogs. So I took all of them out the freezer because she claimed she was a liar. I hope everyone fucking sees this and reports this. She told me that she puts the old pretzels and gives them to the homeless shelter. She didn't. She took them home. She took all the pretzels home, girl. So you know what I did being trifling after that moment? I went on the Auntie Anne's website under like report about a store, and I wrote like, I'm afraid of the manager. She made me feel so uncomfortable. I feel like I'm being bullied. I think she's racist. Like, I wrote a whole paragraph to corporate about how much I hated this woman. Like, I was just on one, girl. Like, I didn't give a fuck. I was like, man, I'm trying to get this bitch fired. She's still there though. She's like Queen Pretzel. Like, I'm so sick of her. Like, bro, when I got there, she had already been there for 13 years. Like, bitch, how many fucking pretzels can you make? Like, she had already been there for like 13 fucking years, and like, I'm 23, and that was back when I was 18. So, bitch, why are you still making fucking pretzels? Like, and it was at that moment I knew I needed a job that I didn't have to wear much clothing. And you guys can go in my comments and be like, oh my God, your father didn't love you. First off, my dad actually visited me at working at Wing House. If you don't know what Wing House is, it's just like Hooters or Twin Peaks. I actually ended up at both those places because I got fired. But for those of you that talk shit, like, my dad visited me, my dad sat at the bar, my dad supported my my freaking crop tops. He supported me in my booty shorts. He supported me in my swimsuit. My father loves me, supports me to the fullest. And you can eat a dick if you feel like, oh, you work with no clothes on. Like, I was working at a restaurant with no boobs. Let that be known. I was getting a check with no boobs, and everybody around me had fake tits. And I told every single one of them, if you're watching this, I told every single one of you hoes, I'm gonna buy boobs one day. I'm gonna go get boobies one day. And I felt like, it was my dream. And then I got fired because there was a manager. He wanted me to close, and I didn't want to close. I was tired that day, so I just ran my checkout, clocked out, left, and started working at Twin Peaks. I didn't like that manager either. He kept, Twin Peaks is also horrible. Watch me get a cease and desist. So I worked at Twin Peaks, and the manager, they have this chart where they rate you, by number, tone, hair, makeup, smile. You got, literally, this is how I know I'm pretty, because I got rated, literally by strangers every fucking morning. You can't tell, nobody can slide in my inbox and call me ugly. I literally, every single morning I was, rated on a little chart on my looks. So if you call me ugly, I know you're lying to me. You're going to have to just call me a hoe or a clown or something else, because I know that I'm pretty. You can just eat a dick. I went through hell on that job, too. So every single morning we were rated on our hair, our nails, our tone, because they're not allowed to call us fat or overweight. So they put tone, but tone really just means I'm checking to see if you're fucking fat. Bitch. So every single morning, there was this one manager, I always got 9s and 10s, except this one manager kept giving me a 2. He kept saying, basically calling me ugly. So, every time he managed, my section to be a server was, outside, bitch, outside. They put, you the bad server when they put you outside, in the, outside patio shit, so I didn't make no fucking bread. I still made bread, though, because, mad black guys loved me. Come on now, I'm light-skinned. Of course I was gonna get all the black guys. The only other black girl that was working, she was, ugly, and, she didn't know how to, do her edge control, so, there was always, all this edge control on the side of her head. It was nasty. It was really, really ugly. I'm just gonna be real with you. She had all this fucking edge control. It was ugly, girl. If you're watching this video, you need to stop putting edge control, because that shit looks trifling as fuck. And you always wonder why my hair looks good. I didn't put all that edge control on my shit, so I just, let it be free. Feel me? Let it breathe. Let it breathe. Anyway, so I was out there racking up a check with all the black guys, because, all you gotta do is, stroke a man's ego. If you watching this and you go to places like that, bro, I promise you the women do not want you. I'm picking at your ego so that you buy a double instead of a single, dead ass. I just be, on some, yo, you want a double, a real nigga would want a double. If you could handle me, you want a double, because a double is, $12 instead of $8. So, of course, I'm gonna go try to sell you a $12, $18 drink, and then I'm not gonna ask you if you want another. I'm just gonna bring you another, so that it rounds up my check even more. Fuck that. Like that. So then I got fired from Twin Peaks, because that manager one day, he was like, why do you be here if you don't ever want to stay? You're never going to make any money. I was like, I'm never going to make any money. Bitch, I got a whole Lexus RC racking out $5K a month because I fucking babysit overnight. So first off, fuck you. I still got a nicer car than you. You broke as shit. I make what you make in a year in a fucking month. Eat a dick. Literally. Now, at the time, I wasn't making that much, but he didn't even know that. He didn't even know that. So I got fired. Who gives a fuck? Couple months later, started working online. Couple months after that, making 6 figures a month. What do? I go back to Twin Peaks, bitches. Want all my new whips? I feel like a little baby up in that bitch. Got a new whip, got no keys. Literally, I was just out here, you know why I'm here, motherfucker. Literally, I'm rich as fuck. You're still here. And if this was still a franchise, I would buy your bitch ass too. You feel me? That's literally how I felt. That was my journey to 6 figures. That was our 6 figures a month. That was my motherfucking journey. I had a not shit nigga, not shit jobs, but my daddy stayed down with me. If you guys ever want to know, what kept me grounded, it was my dad by force, because he wouldn't let me be a hoe. He didn't let me be a stripper, because I wanted to. I was like, man, if I was a stripper, I'd be so rich. My dad's like, no! And I'm like, but Dad, I want to be a stripper. I can make more money and be rich like the girls on Love and Hip Hop. And he was like, no! And I was like, okay. He's like, your time will come. I'm like, yeah, the strip club where I should be. And he was like, no. And I was like, oh, fine. So I wasn't allowed to work at the strip club. I asked, though, guys. I did. It was kind of hard, though, because my curfew was 1 a.m. So strip club doesn't close till 4. so I could not strip. So I never got to be a stripper or a dancer or have a sugar daddy because my dad just kept shutting everything down. I wasn't allowed to do shit. And I kept playing with not shit broke boys. And then the rich guy that I got turned it out to be a psychopath. Had to get rid of that. So now it's just Team Chris. Team Chris. So if you're looking for a 7-figure baby moms and you have no problem with, being enslaved in my home, inbox me, serious inquiries only. You can't go outside. You won't have a phone. You don't need a phone. You can talk to your mother on my phone. Because what's closer to my heart than you? My direct deposit. And your shackles of love. Love shackles. Love shackles. Yes. Yes. So if you're okay with being enslaved in my house, let me know. Yes. Oh, good. The cat food's good. Luca, you're so fat. Guys, Luca's getting so fat, I think his belly's gonna start dragging across the floor, honestly. Poor Luca, just ran over there to eat again. I wish he wasn't so fucking fat, honestly. I hate fat people, just like I hate fat cat. Oh, Luca, what am I gonna do with your fat ass? Any other questions about making money online? Otherwise, this concludes my Facebook Live for tonight. Inbox me any questions at facebook.com/wealthycollegekid. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm going to be super, super consistent with these from now on and try to, do less story time or value in the beginning or story time later. But either way, you guys know what it is. I'm just Chris. I'm just 5 foot, but 6'2" attitude is really all I can say. You feel me? 4'10" with the shit. That's it. Otherwise, guys, make sure you guys go to my YouTube channel, Wealthy College Kid, hit the subscribe button and the notifications on so you guys can see me on YouTube Live, which is super, super exciting. I'm really, really hoping it'll help grow my channel. Maybe I'll find a husband if you guys help me out. I haven't found a husband yet, so make sure you share my live. Help me get one step closer to find that husband. It's cheaper if you're married.